Imagine a time before history, before writing, before even the pyramids of Egypt. This era began in a region historians call Mesopotamia, the land between two rivers. These rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates, cradled a civilization that would lay the groundwork for much of what we know as human history. Here, humans first experimented with agriculture, built cities, and invented writing. From the invention of the wheel to the development of law, Mesopotamia was a wellspring of human ingenuity. The Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians, among others, all played their part in shaping this ancient world. Their triumphs and failures, their innovations and conflicts echo through the millennia. Join us now as we journey back in time to explore the wonders of Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. Let us uncover the secrets of its ancient cities, marvel at its architectural wonders, and decipher the wisdom of its ancient texts. Why did civilization first emerge in Mesopotamia? The answer lies in its unique geography. Nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, Mesopotamia was blessed with fertile soil. This region, often called the Fertile Crescent, was a veritable Garden of Eden in the ancient world. The two rivers, like benevolent deities, provided lifeblood to the land. They flooded annually, depositing rich silt that nourished the soil. This natural irrigation allowed the early Mesopotamians to cultivate crops like barley, wheat, and lentils. With a stable food supply, they could settle down and build permanent homes. This abundance of food also led to population growth and the development of villages, which eventually grew into bustling cities. The Mesopotamians, ever resourceful, learned to control the floods through irrigation canals and levees. The Fertile Crescent, a gift of geography, became the cradle of civilization.
Around 3500 BC, one particular group of people emerged as pioneers in Mesopotamia, the Sumerians. We don't know exactly where they came from, but their ingenuity and innovation left an enduring mark on history. The Sumerians were urban people, establishing independent city-states like Ur, Uruk, and Lagash. These cities, each ruled by its own king, were centers of trade, religion, and culture. Perhaps the most significant Sumerian invention was writing. They developed a system of wedge-shaped marks on clay tablets, which we call cuneiform. This innovation revolutionized communication, allowing the Sumerians to record laws, stories, and even personal thoughts. They constructed massive temples called ziggurats, towering structures that reached towards the heavens. Life in Sumerian cities was vibrant, with bustling marketplaces, specialized craftspeople, and even schools for scribes. The Sumerians, though their civilization eventually faded, left behind a legacy of innovation that would shape the world to come.
As the Sumerian city-states flourished, they also competed with each other for resources and power. This constant rivalry weakened them, making them vulnerable to conquest. Around 2300 BC, a powerful ruler named Sargon rose to prominence in the city of Akkad. Sargon, a brilliant military strategist, conquered the Sumerian city-states one by one. He united them under his rule, creating the first empire in Mesopotamia, the Akkadian Empire. To govern his vast domain, Sargon established a centralized bureaucracy. He appointed Akkadian officials, standardized weights and measures, and even created a postal system. The Akkadian language became the language of administration and trade throughout the empire. Sargon's conquest, while marking the end of Sumerian independence, ushered in a new era of cultural unity and imperial ambition in Mesopotamia.
After the fall of the Akkadian Empire, Mesopotamia entered a period of instability and conflict. New powers emerged, vying for control of the fertile land and its prosperity. In this chaos, a new dynasty rose to prominence in the city of Babylon.
Its most famous ruler, Hammurabi, would etch his name in history with a revolutionary achievement, a written code of laws. Hammurabi's code, inscribed on a towering stele of black stone, was a comprehensive set of laws governing every aspect of Babylonian life. The code, based on the principle of an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, aimed to establish justice and order throughout the land. Hammurabi adorned his capital with temples, palaces, and massive walls. Under Hammurabi's rule, Babylon became the most powerful city in Mesopotamia, a center of trade, culture, and learning. His code, a testament to his vision and ambition, would influence legal systems for centuries to come.
As centuries passed, the balance of power in Mesopotamia shifted once again. A new empire forged in the fires of war emerged in the north, the Assyrian Empire. The Assyrians were renowned for their military prowess.
We were the first to master iron weaponry, giving us a decisive advantage on the battlefield. Our armies, equipped with iron swords, spears, and chariots, swept through Mesopotamia, conquering rivals and expanding our empire. At its height, the Assyrian Empire stretched from Egypt in the west to Persia in the east. One of our most notable rulers, Ashurbanipal, was an avid collector of texts. He established a vast library in his capital city of Nineveh, the largest library in the ancient world at the time. The Assyrian Empire, though it ultimately crumbled under its own weight, left behind a legacy of military innovation and a thirst for knowledge that would inspire future civilizations.
The Mesopotamians were polytheistic, believing in a pantheon of gods and goddesses who controlled the forces of nature and human destiny.
Each city had its own patron deity, and temples dedicated to these gods dominated the urban landscape. The most important gods in the Mesopotamian Pantheon were Anu, the god of heaven, Enlil, the god of air and storms, and Enki, the god of water and wisdom. Ishtar, the goddess of love and war, was also widely worshipped. The Mesopotamians believed that these gods influenced every aspect of their lives, from the success of their crops to the outcome of battles. They sought to appease the gods through prayers, offerings, and elaborate rituals performed by priests in the temples. Mesopotamian mythology is rich with epic tales of gods and heroes. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest surviving works of literature, tells the story of a Sumerian king's quest for immortality.
The Mesopotamians were not only builders of empires and temples, they were also innovators who made significant advancements in science, technology, and mathematics. Their inventions and discoveries would have a profound impact on the development of Western civilization. We've already mentioned their most significant invention, writing. Cuneiform, developed by the Sumerians, allowed them to record their history, laws, and literature. The Mesopotamians also made significant strides in mathematics. They developed a sexagesimal number system based on the number 60, which we still use today in our measurements of time and angles. They also developed sophisticated astronomical knowledge, tracking the movements of the stars and planets. In terms of technology, the Mesopotamians were pioneers in irrigation, using canals and levees to control the flow of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. These innovations, born in the heart of Mesopotamia, spread throughout the ancient world, influencing the development of later civilizations from Greece to Rome. No empire, no matter how powerful, lasts forever. The Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians all faced the same fate. Internal strife, invasions, and environmental changes led to their decline. By the 6th century BC, the Assyrian Empire began to crumble. The Babylonians saw an opportunity to reclaim their glory. Nabopolassar allied with the Medes and attacked Assyria. In 612 BC, Nineveh fell, marking the end of the Assyrian Empire. The fall of Babylon may have marked the end of Mesopotamian political power, but the civilization's cultural and intellectual legacy continued to resonate throughout the ancient world and beyond. The Mesopotamians were pioneers in so many fields, and their inventions and discoveries laid the foundation for Western civilization. Their system of writing, cuneiform, spread throughout the ancient Near East, influencing the development of other writing systems, including the Phoenician alphabet, which is the ancestor of most modern alphabets. Their advancements in mathematics, astronomy, and law influenced the Greeks and Romans, who in turn passed this knowledge down to us. The Epic of Gilgamesh, with its timeless themes of love, loss, and the search for meaning, continues to resonate with readers today. The story of Mesopotamia is a reminder that even the greatest civilizations rise and fall. It is also a testament to the enduring power of human ingenuity. The next time you look up at the stars or tell time or write your name, remember the Mesopotamians, the people who lived between two rivers and changed the world.